10 seconds remaining. Phoenix's turn to pick. Fnatic's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Disruptor.
Phoenix's turn to pick.
To a game of Dota 2. We're live for the qualifiers. It's the winners bracket final. Shanghai
remaining.
Major, Southeast Asia, Fnatic, MVP, Phoenix. One of these two teams will make it.
Remaining.
The Shanghai Major. One of these two teams will also go to the lower bracket finals tomorrow.
Reserve time.
We're gonna find out which of these two teams it is. Yesterday, these two teams already faced each other, and I actually had the pleasure of casting them as well. It turned into a 1-1, where MVP Phoenix had one gigantic mismatch. Basically, they played a game that they just didn't fit them. They just didn't seem MVP Phoenix worthy. And the Oracle and the OD are not really their heroes. Also today, they played a game with an Oracle and an OD, and they also didn't win that one. So hope they stay away from that one.
Phoenix's turn to ban.
See, or hope for them, anyways, because for Fnatic, obviously, we'd hope the other option. Fnatic has picked up a Disruptor and an Invoker, a lot of control coming out from that one. They banned out IO and Bounty Hunter, and for MVP Phoenix they removed the Tusk as well. Tenacious Prophet, and now also the Rubik, and once again Purple coming out from them. And I say once again because of course the previous game that we saw was game 3 of the semi-finals between MVP Phoenix.
Fnatic's turn to ban.
And their opponent, what?
Ten seconds remaining.
Anyways, and they won that game
Phoenix's
actually very
turn
convincingly. It was like 22 minutes or something like that. So we'll see if they can make this a quick game. Doesn't look like Fnatic is wanting to do that though, because I pick up a Juggernaut, which is a hero that wants to fight early on as well. And I keep saying this, but even if he doesn't get farm, he will still be able to make an impact on the game just with levels alone. Gyrocopter, Templar Assassin, Death Prophet are the other 3 heroes removed from the channel. It looks like Fnatic was able to watch the previous game, as Death Prophet from QO is a very scary hero to deal with and does end games very early. So they remove that and make sure that QO has to play something else. As they take into reserve time to decide what they want to play. They want to play. Slardar is what they want to play.
Fnatic's turn to
Now,
pick.
they want to have MP Slardar. Nice against the Juggernaut for sure, but if you have Sprint on, you're getting Omni Slash, you're dead. Very dead, actually. You have to hope that you get lucky with the bashes. But yeah, this is looking to be an MP Slardar with Febby, or rather with Forev playing the Darkseer here. That means that QO still has a hero to be picked up, and Dubu plays the Bane, I believe, with Febby, then maybe something else. No Bounty Hunter this game, as it got removed from the pool. Witch Doctor is still in. We've seen Dubu actually play a lot of Witch Doctors, so they have to choose then. But hopefully no Oracle, because I am not a fan of the hero. I have not seen it work yet. There is a Chen.
Phoenix's turn to pick.
We've seen Chen, and it worked out just fine. A lot of aggression early on. Fortunately, no more chance to pick up a Lycan. Get like the Howl and all the creeps, but still a good hero to pick up here for Fnatic and MVP Phoenix. See what they'll do as reply. Yesterday we had Enchantress as reply actually, but
remaining.
I'm not too sure if they want to do that one. They do already have a Bane, so they do have some lockdown with that one, and Slardar as well, so they could pick up a support that's maybe slightly more greedy, like an Enchantress. Or maybe like something else entirely. If they want to make it a greedy support, that is. Pick a greedy support rather. They could. They find something that can punish Chen real hard, maybe. Maybe they can go.
Phantom Assassin.
Phantom Assassin is what MP will play. Wait. If MP is playing Phantom Assassin, is it then Febby Slardar? I think it might be.
10 seconds remaining.
I think they might do.
5 seconds remaining.
It looks like they will.
Reserve time.
Okay, so I was saying that they could have a slightly greedy support. I guess Slardar is a bit of a greedy support. Phantom Assassin against Juggernaut. I like that actually. That's quite okay. Just have to be careful to get Glimpse back, obviously. You'd think that MVP Phoenix has a lot of movement in their team, a lot of escape, a lot of chase, but with the Disruptor there, all that movement could be nullified by just a glimpse. Ancient Apparition gets removed. One more ban coming out from MVP Phoenix. It should be an Ohio ban. Offlane ban.
10 seconds remaining.
The Darkseer already picked up MVP Phoenix, and there's no more Nature's Prophet. They're banned out as well.
Reserve time.
Two of the more core heroes of Ohio.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Doom is the one that MVP Phoenix removed, so Fnatic wanted to go for that one, or they go for Earthshaker. First Earthshaker of the day! Yes. I like that. I really like that actually. A lot of disable, also getting good with chase. And Slardar can't really chase. As in the sprint, we won't be able to go past the fissure unless you have a blink.
10 seconds
Can't surf
remaining.
past the fissure unless you have a blink. PA can jump over the fissure though.
5 seconds remaining.
Queen of Pain last pick there. For MVP Phoenix, and that will be MP's hero with Duo playing Phantom Assassin. Okay. Thank you for not proving my point. Thank you for making me sound wrong the whole time. It's an important game, guys. Even if it's just a first game from a best of 3, so there is still a second chance, and there is also a lower bracket. This is a game that will set the mental game. This will be the mental game. We'll get the better mental state to going into the second game and maybe close out in a 2-0. Fnatic, they'll play from the Dire side. MVP Phoenix will play from the Radiant side. Where?
Prepare for battle.
And let's take a look at who's playing what. We've got Mushi playing the Juggernaut net on the Disruptor. Mid one on the Invoker. DJ playing the Chen. And then last but not least, Ohio playing Earthshaker with the Golden Fisher Totem. Mid one's Invoker. We've seen him yesterday. We've seen him yesterday quite a bit, actually. It's always interesting to see new players come in and seeing what they can do. And we saw him play Puck earlier this morning. We saw him play Templar Assassin earlier this morning. But Invoker seems to be his more common hero, as we saw him on Invoker twice yesterday already. Looking at MVP Phoenix, Dubu playing the Bane once again. We have Febby on the support, Slardar, Forev on the Darkseer, QO playing the Templar Assassin, and last but not least, it is MP on the Queen of Pain, being kept company by an enemy ward right next to him. That eyeball right there. Eyeball on a stick. Eyeball in
The
a
battle
hand.
begins.
Well,
This should make my life easier.
Does it also mean that we're gonna have a PA mid? Looks like it, huh? Yeah, Bane PA mid. Okay. Bane safe lane. Then we'll be up against an Earthshaker. Then we have a PA mid up against an Invoker, which is not an easy matchup for a PA. I did say that it was maybe together with the Bane. Bane did rotate into the jungle, but we'll be back in a second. In the jungle, it's a Chen, of course, with Forev. Like a bit of a dual lane with Slardar there with Faye, and they're up with up against Juggernaut and the Disruptor. So that will be your hero pairs, and for me, I am mostly gonna look towards that Chen. See when he goes for his first rotation, he might get slightly annoyed by that Bane though. But maybe any possible stacks. Ooh, Bane. Coming forward. So far this PA is actually keeping up, and actually is slightly ahead now too. Yeah, interesting. That he's able to do that, that he's allowed to do that. And it's not even because the Bane is there, because the Bane is now in a bit of a skirmish, and he might actually go down here. No, he won't.
Dire's top tower
The
is
Bane's
under
is still in a
attack.
skirmish with the Chen. Dagger is helping that Templars or that Phantom Assassin to get the last hits as
bottom
well.
tower is under attack.
It's working out. Harassment not enough. And Bane just keeps being annoying.
The wages of fear.
Doing Bane things. So far the lanes, fairly even I'd say. Mushi is 9-1. Darkseer is also able to keep up on last hit, so
Dire's
obviously
bottom
Iron Shell is
tower is
helping
under
out a lot
attack.
there. I think we should mostly look towards the mid lane generally to see how things are going, but just because we can, we'll quickly bottom, because Queen of Pain is actually ahead of the Earthshaker. Hey, who knew, right? Big surprise. Not really. Earthshaker sitting only on 5 last hits. Hello? That's the dead Bane by the looks of things, or no? Or no? Glimpse? Does he have the vision? Does he have no range, but it's still dead. Nicely done by Net. Nicely done by taking over the Nightmare as well from DJ. And his creeps, but that Bane needed to be punished there in the jungle. It's just the only thing you can do then. You need to force him out, put him in his place. Still waiting for DJ to go for a gank on the PA. Has got an escape mechanism. And it's talking about a smoke. Bane has one. Oh, the mid one is so low. He's gonna just. Oh, he just used stick charges right before. Very well timed. And gets a cold snap out on Dubu. Not enough damage to take him down. Should be not enough damage to take him down. Should be. The health. Okay. But if those stick charges from the Invoker weren't there, I would have been able to Nightmare him, have him take some damage from that, and brain stab him from Nightmare, and he would have actually died. So, good reactions there. As the The bounty rune goes the way of the Phantom Assassin. Slardar, spin forward. Gets a crush off, goes for net here. Is there an Iron Shell? Yes, there is. Can he get away? He gets a Fissure in his face and he will end up going down. Ohio's rotation paying off. The aggression of the Slardar a bit too much. He was sprinted up as well, so it would take extra damage then too. I think they should have seen that observer ward being placed. I will soon probably counter that. Free-farming Queen of Pain on the blade. Juggernaut 25 last hits on this top lane, still a bit less than the Queen of Pain, but not doing too bad. He's got himself a Ring of Health. I'm thinking that Queen of Pain can be active earlier though. I mean, so far we haven't really seen a safe lane Queen of Pain actually work. But I'm thinking that MP would be a person that can make it work, because all the carries that we normally see him up on, he normally is already one of those fighting cores that is just active very early on, so I hope that he will be able to do that justice as well on this Queen of Pain.
Is under attack.
With all those, oh, smoking on their ward. Ping's coming out, but they shoot now.
My holiness hides me.
My holiness hides me.
Yes.
I mean, he smoked on the reward, but oh, that's a bit surprising to not see that happened. Walks right in there, won't be able to get out. We'll just die. And they were obviously not paying attention to that ward. In the meantime, Mushi gets a Sonic Wave in the face, and not safe just yet, as MP with a double damage rune just finishes him off. In the meantime, Disruptor trying to hide, is out of mana. We'll try to at least buy some time and teleport out, but oh yeah, he's okay.
Middle tower is under
Didn't see him in time. And they go out. Yeah, MP. He makes the rotation the moment he picks up that rune. The moment that he goes for that double damage rune, he makes it worth it. Heals off the Juggernaut. Enemy core, who's back already to try and farm up to deal with the harassment of the Bane. In the meantime, Earthshaker building towards his Blink Dagger. Not there yet, now laning up against a Slardar. MP is still on that top lane. Mushi doesn't have mana for an Omni Slash. Just harassing for the moment. Harassing. Ah, sure.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Station coming in from the Bane. Besides against it, he's not smoked, and he's also low on mana, so taking a clarity. Waiting for the 8-minute rune. In the meantime, double damage rune sitting on bot lane, nobody picks it up. MP is on his way there though. Ooh. Might decide to blink forward if he sees the mid one is in danger of dying. In the meantime, Darkseer goes back on the top lane. Still no Omni Slash used, but they could get the glimpse to get him back in range of the Blade Fury there. MP, double damage rune in his pocket. Wants to take down the Invoker. Invoker gets the kill. He is so dead though. He is so dead. There you go.
I felt that.
Just with me.
So is Queen of Pain. Fissure just in case. Glimpse back. QO will go down as well. Jumps forward, but will indeed jump into Mushi's dancing blades.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
3 kills for 1 Invoker.
Are fortified.
Good rotations there from Fnatic. They needed to do that, and they can transition that into a push straight away. Get a lot of gold in that. Ken as well is now one step closer towards getting himself the mechanism.
Radiant's middle
Yeah.
tower has fallen.
We should get more sugar.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hammer melts
Amplified damage. Ohio really wanted to get that though. Crush. Got some backup. Disruptor. Move in from the side. Waiting for the right time. This might be the right time. Sunstrike there as well as an Echo Slam. Okay. I think he died, guys.
infinity.
I think he died. In comes the glimpse,
Radiant's
making sure
bottom
Bane's no
tower
longer
is
there,
under
but MP is
attack.
still forward, wants to go for Ohio here. Needs to use Sonic Wave if he wanted to get the kill, but he used it slightly too late and doesn't even get it. Sonic Wave used, Ohio lives. Ohio picked up the Soul Ring, still doesn't have Blink Dagger, but I don't think he minds. He got the kill, he got out. Cat free. And poor Bane. He is still level 3. 10 minutes into the game, as he has been hanging around mid a lot. Now, being an under level as Bane doesn't matter that much, but you do want to get some form of levels there. As he gets glimpsed back into the kinetic field, he will be going down here again. By the looks of it, there you go. A lot of effort just for Bane though. Perhaps not a lot of mana left to try and deal with this Queen of Pain and Darkseer. Can they do something here? Fisher coming out, static field as well. Rev tries to TP up because Glimpse straight away will end up going down to the hands of Ohio. And he cannot TP out this time. Gets crushed, gets amplified damage, gets a stun up still, but in comes the PA jumping forward. And it's actually Slardar that ends up getting the kill there. And that's how they keep trading. I want to say back and forth, but it's mostly been Fnatic getting the kills. Losing their Shake. It was only their second death of the game. Third death of the game, rather.
Gotten gains.
And all their cores died now once.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think Fnatic wants to keep the aggression up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Wants to
attack.
keep the pressure on, rather. Not even the aggression, mostly the pressure. Just wants to try and take down towers constantly. Try and make sure that MP Phoenix constantly keeps on the move, as they are on the move in the mid lane as well. On the move back away from the mid lane though. Kind of
Dire's
risky.
top tower is under
Oh,
attack.
hello. Disruptor is ready for this. They glimpse someone back. Put him in a tough spot. MP blinks away. People middle. Ohio and Net are completely blind. Is there an Echo Slam? Yes, there is. Kinetic Field, Static Storm as well. Bane and Queen of Pain already dead. Now Ohio trying to go for Forever together with the Gen army. Will be able to pick him up. Disruptor still ended up going down.
Radiant's bottom
To the
tower
Phantom
is under
Assassin.
attack.
He did go forward a bit too much. He died. This is him. This is that knife over there. But in the
Radiant's
meantime,
top tower is
getting the
under
Queen of Pain
attack.
in the Darkseer like that, really worth it for Fnatic, and perhaps once again able to move forward and continue to pressure the tower.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pressure the tower always, all the time.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Tower dies. But yeah, they're pressuring towers a lot, and if you look at the pressure that MVP is able, even if they chose to, even if they could, even if they got the space, they can't apply as much pressure to towers as Fnatic can because they just don't have the heroes to. So right now, all tier 1 towers on the side of Fnatic are still standing, and better yet, most are standing pretty okay. Top lane is a bit sad, and perhaps bottom lane is halfway, but it's going pretty well for Fnatic in terms of map control, and in terms of farm, that shows that too. Net worth already 7,500 in favor of Fnatic. But if we learned anything, it's that MVP loses first games of the series and then comes back afterwards. We saw that yesterday,
Radiant's
we saw
bottom
that today.
tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Perhaps we see that in this series too.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Disruptor. Waiting for Rev. Trying to back off, but I don't think he can.
Darkseer, you shouldn't be seen in such.
I mean, look at the control that Fnatic has over the jungle. Look at the vision. Radiant jungle is theirs.
Fancy beating you here.
Oh, Glimpse back on Bane. Omnislash is there as well. They want to try and take down Net. They can. Bane is dead. But it's Dire that gets this one again. They get the Aegis though. PA's last one alive. Gets tornadoed up in the air. There is a follow-up. Stunned up. Nice miss. Or right. I know he can't do anything about that, but they're at least missing a lot. There you go. That's a fight that MVP Phoenix actually wanted to take, guys. They did give up the push on the bottom lane for that, as all of them teleported in top.
Yes.
Greaves and Chen. 17 minutes into the game, guys. This is a pretty farmed Chen. This Chen is more farmed than the PA safe lane farmer, or rather solo mid farmer of the Dire team. Queen of Pain even. You know what? Queen of Pain had basically had a free lane, was doing really well for a very long time, was able to just get everything there on that bottom lane for free, just not worry about a thing. Gloom's back, dead, you're dead. But Queen of Pain then started roaming, and since then hasn't really done anything, hasn't really been able to keep up with farm, just basically stagnated and wasn't able to do anything at the time that he was not on the lane farming. So it's really a bit disappointed and really reminiscent of all of the Queen of Pain safe lanes that we've seen. It's just not great.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, since MVP can't be in their own jungle, they're just in the jungle of the Dire side. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough though. Where's that glimpse? Not there anymore, already used. And Queen of Pain actually coming back, and Net, he has to feel it once again. He is the one going down once again, maybe this time. Omnislash gets interrupted. Indeed a waste. Mushy looking for more though. It wants to go maybe for Slaughter. No, Slaughter jumps into the trees. PA jumps out. Then everybody goes home safe. And in the meantime, tier 2 tower bottom is still not there, and I think this is exactly what MVP Phoenix should do. Just buy time for that PA to get some farm up. They can push the waves out. They've got good counter push. They've got good wave clear with Queen of Pain and the Darkseer. And yeah, I feel like they can actually maybe do this. Hmm. Smoke up, MVP. They just got a little bit of a taste of what it feels like to come out victorious of a fight by just killing off net, not losing anybody themselves. But maybe trying to smoke up like this is a bit too ambitious. Although we can see the minimap right now, Earthshaker is the only one that's left alone. Sitting inside the trees though. And Earthshaker knows he has to back out. He knows he has to run. And he should be able to. The smoke won't catch anybody. The ward catches everybody. And in the meantime, the Dire team is already pushing again on that bottom lane.
Me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Will they force them back? No, I was gonna say, they really need to
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
assert dominance is what they need to do.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Dubu already teleporting out, we'll go back to the bot lane, looking for a kill maybe on the Juggernaut who's sticking around. PA jumps forward again on that poor Disruptor. Tornado though, mid one maybe trying to make something happen. This PA is doing a lot of damage though, mid one running again, but he gets being jumped on. Double kill already for Q, but he's the only one left alive for his team. So in the meantime, Juggernaut, hello, killed off Slardar and Bane by himself because he can. We didn't follow that. I did say that both Juggernaut and Slardar were there, but wasn't actually aware that that's the kind of Juggernaut they want to be. Bane back alive, so Mushi has to run. The tower is still dead though. So really well played from Fnatic. And it was a bit tricky because there were 4 people top on the side of Fnatic and 3 people top on the side of MVP. So they decided to try and fight 3 versus 4, outnumbered, while trying to fight the Juggernaut 2 versus 1, which both didn't work. So they should probably just group up as 5 and actually be there with 5, because even though PA was good and he got a double kill, he got both Invoker as well as a Disruptor. I feel like Disruptor is actually the saddest person. Needs like a Glimmer Cape or a Ghost Scepter or something. But they kind of needed to come onto the same track and actually do the same things and actually decide on the same targets, because this didn't work out. And Juggernaut net worth kind of spiral out of control. 1100 gold in his bank. Already got his Battle Fury and his Yasha as well. We'll soon find out how long it takes for Roshan. I think for Fnatic that will be an important
Well-gotten gains.
thing to get, to make sure that they actually can to make sure that they actually can go high ground. Oh, coming into the jungle once more. Fnatic. I mean, they have that ward there. That's 2 kills. Hello, Ohio. Having fun on that Earthshaker, boy. Yeah. That is, I mean, that's really good. This ward is definitely paying off. It helped the Earthshaker earlier on. And it just set up for that Echo Slam. And this is the second time that he gets an Echo Slam like that. Where's his creeps? There they are.
Oh, damn it, faith.
Roshan's back up, so they probably want to do that again. Pass Roshan spawn.
Regeneration.
there's nothing that the Radiant team can do to stop this from happening either. I mean, at this point, you just have to wait and hope that Fnatic will give them some opening somewhere to actually do something.
To the diality.
Or maybe they can do this. Smoked up. Trying to surround the tier 1 tower. They come in, up on mid 1. He lives for the moment. Will use himself up in the air. Dodges the sonic wave with that. Will still end up going down. Oh, really? No. Yes. Will still end up dropping. So does Chris. He gets a ghost step out, but I'm not sure if it's enough. He tries to teleport out, and he will. He will. The Omnislash is there. QO in a lot of trouble there. Will die, and maybe this is the chance to turn it around. Ohio, stuck in a nightmare. Has got, of course, the blink dagger and a force staff. The glimpse is back. That's Bane. And Bane will try and brain stab Ned, but will still end up going down. I say going down a lot. Oh. Gem. I mean, then at least you can make sure that the fiasco that happened over there doesn't happen again. But everybody does die. So
I'll take that as tribute.
I'm not sure how long they can hold on to that gem, to be honest. The BKB on the Queen of Pain is nice. The PA is actually starting to get quite tanky. If you imagine the damage that she already pulled out earlier, she didn't even have any proper damage items, and she will have them soon. Battle Fury is going to be the next one. Vacuum into a crit at that point is going to be very scary.
Unstoppable.
Battle Fury!
BKB turned on. Bane is already dead. No surprises there. This poor Bane. He's died 10 times. Wait a second. They were still fighting on the back end. Kinetic field is too fast. Doesn't have anything there. Oh, crit. One crit almost kills off Ohio. Queen of Pain there to finish the job. Omnislash is there though. DJ. Ghost Scepters for the moment. Still was crushed. MP. We're looking to come back. Looking to make sure that he still goes down. We're now looking to run away for the moment. Chrissy taking quite a bit of damage from Forever here, but the kinetic field, no, does not lock him in. He does take a lot of damage, and we'll getting glimpse back right now. In the meantime, QO is still trying to finish up the Invoker, and this is the first fight that MVP Phoenix is actually looking like winning. And the reason for that being is that the fight is just happening everywhere. This is such a chaotic fight. Disruptor dies to the Darkseer, while Darkseer dies to Disruptor. QO, now maybe Gen creeps going on him, but he jumps towards the Bane, and he will be okay. Darkseer is the only casualty that MVP has. And there were buybacks on that one. Buyback on the Earthshaker, couldn't do anything with that. Could crush the moment that he teleported in. A lot of gold going the way of MVP Phoenix. They really needed that fight. 4 dead on the side of Fnatic. And at this point, I don't know, Juggernaut just didn't have the damage there to help out. He did do the Omnislash, I think. Yeah, I did at the start of the fight. But that fight was so chaotic. I mean, you saw my camera. I just didn't know where to look because it was happening everywhere. Everybody was having skirmishes of their own. Which is not like Fnatic that we've seen earlier on in this game, where they just focus one target after the other and just killed them all off. No, they basically started on one, went to the other, then basically Chen branched off to try and live, and then try and take down the Darkseer. And it just didn't work. Fnatic, they're giving no space to MVP, and they give MVP a chance in this game, as we do have maybe a very sad Juggernaut. He has got an Omnislash, he's got a Scotty as well, but he's surrounded by enemy heroes. Has got an Omnislash, there he goes. Jumping around, where did he go? There he goes. Kills off the Darkseer, had some illusions there, continues on, is still having the amplified damage. The Sonic Wave hits up on the Chen in the meantime. He has to make himself scars. Will still end up going down. MP though, taking a lot of damage from this Earthshaker. And the Echo Slam is there. Debbie, Tornado EMP'd, where the Yule and Meteor is the one that you went for, and that is going to be the gem on deck. And the only one that didn't die in that fight is
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's to happen at some point, right? Still died 10 times, seems like that's his max,
Radiant
that's his limit.
structures are
Tier 3
fortified.
tower under siege. Fnatic, after giving up a fight to take it back, with what seemed to be like a juggernaut that was basically just throwing himself at the enemy heroes,
Radiant's
turned out to be
middle
just
tower
bait.
has fallen.
And he's just very
Radiant's
tanky, he's
middle
very
barracks
difficult to
are
take
under
down,
attack.
so they knew they had enough
Has
time
fallen.
to get the rest of the team of Fnatic
Radiant's
in
middle
there
barracks has
to
fallen.
help him out
Radiant's bottom
and kill
barracks
off
has fallen.
team
Radiant's middle
of
barracks
MVP
has
Phoenix.
fallen.
As 2 lanes of Max have been taken down at 30 minutes into the game. Just 1 lane to go, but they don't have the tier 2 there, so they are giving MVP another breather here as they back off the Vice for Ohio.
Yes.
This is a very fat Earthshaker. See, I don't know why he's not picked more often. I really like the Earthshaker. This Earthshaker is having a gigantic impact as well. Duo is the bait. I'm going down. I'm yelling to my. You better move. La 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 la. I should stop saying going down. I should say have different words for dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Yeah. But yeah. MVP Phoenix have to play this very carefully. There's no more Aegis, so that's a small comfort for them. And they will need to defend on the top lane, but I don't think they should defend our tier 2
Dire's
tower. They
middle
should defend the
tower
high
is under
ground
attack.
rather than the tier 2. Or unless they can make sure that they have a pick of. Oh! Okay. Mushi with the plays. Echo Slam comes out as well. QO is the target here. He has got to be Kibby. Tries to jump to DJ. DJ has got the Hand of God. Will use it straight away. And QO is there. Meantime, Sonic Wave hits upon mid one, but it doesn't matter. The GG is there. Because MVP Phoenix do not want to play this game anymore. And I just want to point out that Mushi was waiting on the high ground right here for someone to come over there, which was the Bane. And without the Bane, the control is just not enough. And that is Fnatic taking the first game. I, however, think that MVP Phoenix will win the second game because so far, all the series that we've seen from them, they've lost the first game of the series, but come back in the second a lot more strong. So we'll find out if it will be Fnatic that takes the game a 2-0, takes the series 2-0 and secure themselves a place in the Shanghai Major, or if MVP, according to my prediction, will take the second game to force out the third game. We'll be right back. Continue the series.